In the heart of the great kingdom stood a castle made of dark stone and ancient secrets. Its master was known as the Alpha, a man with the spirit of a wolf, feared for his strength and respected for his cold, unyielding authority. To the people of the land, he was untouchable. He was a king of his own world, surrounded by wealth, but trapped in a life of endless duty. Every noble lady in the realm dreamed of standing by his side. They draped themselves in silk and jewels, filling his halls with laughter and perfume, hoping to catch the attention of the man who seemed to have everything. But the Alpha's heart remained a fortress, closed off and silent. He looked at them and saw only ambition. He saw people who wanted his crown, not his soul. In the shadows of this grand house lived Elara. She was the daughter of the head servant, a girl whose life was defined by the rhythm of her work. She was quiet, graceful, and completely overlooked. While the nobles danced in the ballroom, Elara was in the quiet corners of the house, keeping the fires burning and the holes clean. She was invisible to the world, but she was the one who truly kept the Alpha's home alive. For a long time, the two lived in separate worlds, separated by a wall of class and duty. The Alpha was a master, and she was a help. Yet, fate has a way of bridging even the widest gaps. It began with small, stolen moments. One rainy evening, the Alpha retreated to his library to escape the noise of the court. He found Elara there, standing on a wooden stool, trying to reach a heavy book on the highest shelf. She didn't hear the heavy thud of his boots on the marble floor. As she reached out, she lost her balance. Before she could fall, the Alpha moved. He caught her in his arms, his strong, callous hand supporting her back. For a heartbeat, the world stopped. The Alpha looked down at the servant girl, and for the first time in his life, he didn't see a subject. He saw a woman whose eyes were filled with kindness and genuine spirit. Elara looked up, her breath hitching, seeing not a powerful ruler, but a man who was deeply tired and deeply lonely. From that day on, the castle became a secret garden for their growing love. He started to find excuses to walk past the kitchens. She began to leave small, thoughtful gifts, a fresh flower on his desk, or a cup of herbal tea placed exactly where he liked it. These weren't grand, loud gestures. They were quiet, intimate signs of a bond that was growing stronger with every passing day. They met in the garden under the moonlight, where the scent of jasmine hid their presence. There, in the cool night air, the Alpha was no longer a leader. He was simply a man talking to a woman who understood his silence. He found that with Elara, he didn't need to wear his armor. He could be honest, and for the first time, he could be happy. The tension reached its peak during the Winter Bowl. The hall was packed with royals from across the kingdom. The air was thick with expectation. Everyone knew that tonight, the Alpha was expected to choose a wife from the highborn ladies presented to him. The Alpha stood on the high stage, his face like stone. The noble ladies bowed, waiting for him to pick one, but he didn't even glance at them. His eyes traveled across the room, past the gold, past the silk, until he found her. Elara was standing by the pillar, wearing her simple, plain dress, trying to remain unnoticed. The Alpha walked down the steps. The music faded. The entire room fell into a heavy, suffocating silence. The guests whispered and stayed in shock as he walked straight past the princesses and the duchesses. He stopped in front of Elara. He didn't speak a word. He simply reached out and took her hand. When their fingers locked, the entire room gasped. But the Alpha didn't care. He leaned in, his voice a low, gravelly rumble that could be heard by everyone in the room. "They want a queen who cares about my crown," he told her, loud enough for the court to hear. "But I have spent my whole life waiting for a woman who would care about my heart." He led her to the center of the floor. As he pulled her into his arms, he didn't care about the laws of the kingdom or the anger of the nobles. He held her close, shielding her from their judging eyes. In that moment, the Alpha was finally free. The rumors would spread, and the kingdom would be in an uproar. But he didn't mind. He had chosen his peace. He had chosen his home. The wolf had finally found his mate, and in the quiet embrace of the woman who saw him for who he truly was, he knew that he had won the greatest prize of all,